Hey, monsters, here we go. We are going to follow along on the slides of daily activities. You can get those slides right here. The bit.ly is 3 November, Quebec. Papa Juliet, Sierra November. It's Unit 3, rolling into Fuse Studio. Check your emails for Schoology, grade book. Support your team, sit with your team, work hard, be nice, respect our materials. Phones are away. It was discussed in morning meeting today. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. We do teach peace. If you run into a struggle, go ahead and flop like Rosie. Breathe in, breathe out, wiggle it about. Now you're ready to figure this out. Let's take a look at our table of contents. It is the last day of April, and it's the last day of Unit 3. It's Unit 3 Summative Report Day. I can use feedback from classmates to make projects and programs better. I can manage my time wisely so I can get projects done, whether working alone or with partners. I will consider what I did and how the project could be improved for the future, both my process and the overall directions. I can predict how what I worked on could be good or bad for the world overall as we continue into the future. I'm able to create my own work using the tools provided. How do I use feedback to make projects better? How do I manage my time? What improvements could be made on my challenge? How is my challenge related to the outside world? And what work could I create with the provided tools? I can write or speak to what I've learned in this challenge. Our bell ringer. Final questions before the test. It's an open forum to answer one another. I'll take a pause there. Questions? Okay, then we'll take a look at our test day PSA. We'll review the depth of knowledge of the questions, and then you'll get your second Fuse Challenge summative report, and then some Fuse Challenge work time, as well as if you need to do the makeup assignment. That'll be posted there as well. It's silent until all quizzes are done. You will notice for Unit 47, the window has been completely updated. There are 15 challenges that will be open for Unit 47. Those are the ones that are updated on Fuse Studio as well. Anything else that's not listed will no longer be available. So our PSA, Unit 12, 20 people skipped the final quiz. I'm only teaching 2 sections of 6th grade right now. That's 40% of the overall class. Choosing not to take the quiz is a choice to fail. When the time comes, you stay focused, you do your best. Remember that IDK, NA, other similar responses do not count for points. If you need more time, you can let me know in the exit ticket. All of today's work is due no later than not Tuesday, February, whatever. This Friday, May 3rd. I'm going to fix that right now so it's correct in class. No later than Friday, May 3rd at 3:30. Okay. And you don't need to worry about the midterms. Midterms are well past. So due by this Friday at 3:30. After that is a 4. I did not try. Let's take a look at the rubric. You guys have seen this before. You know the depth of knowledge learning standards. Here's what the 5 standards are. Part 1, it's exactly the same as the spaghetti structures quiz, except you get a choice of any of the challenges that are open. So part 1.1, it's a drop-down selection. I can select which challenge I completed. You can't get it wrong, so it's worth 0 points. 1.2, you're picking 3 skills off the word wall. Don't make it up. Use the word wall. 1.3, you're describing how you use the skills from 1.2. Don't repeat the skills. Describe. What'd you do with them? A lot of the focus is actually on those skills. So let's continue on with that. 2.1, what was your timeline? Did you follow the Fuse site? Did you make a plan? Did you use a calendar? How did you actually go ahead and manage your time for this particular challenge? If you did at all. 2.2, did you follow your timeline? Yes, no, maybe. Kind of an opinion thing there, but it leads into 2.3. How did your timeline help? 2.2 already looked at if you followed it. So now what made it good or bad? Okay, 3.1, it's not about you. It's not about the name of the challenge. Tangled is not the main character in Tangled. How are your skills used in the outside world? What's good about that? What's bad about that? 4.1, what are 2 things that you like about the challenge? Steps, materials, timing, etc. 4.2, what are 2 things that you don't like about the challenge? Steps, materials, timing, etc. And how would you change those 2 things? 4.3, based on your previous 2 answers, you've made some kind of change to the challenge. How is it better now? Part 5, honestly, should be super clear. The feedback you received, the feedback you gave, and how did it help? If you didn't give feedback or receive feedback, make it up. Don't just put, I didn't get feedback. That's 0 points. That's what I got. There's your test. It says Unit 6. It should say Unit 3. Final quiz challenge. I'll make sure that the bit.ly on the screen is correct. We're going to assume that it is for right now. 47 uniform, Mike Alpha, Sierra Romeo. Actually, I got my lesson plan books. Let me check. Your cheat day makeup for certain. That's going to be correct. 3 Hotel Echo, November Papa 3 Victor. The unit evaluation is at the bottom of the Schoology page, or you see it pictured there. 3 Whiskey, 1 Victor, Romeo, Papa, Lima. Unit 3 quiz is, in fact, what you see listed there. 47 uniform, Mike Alpha, Sierra, Romeo. So that is correct, and that screen will be coming up in front of you as I end the vlog anyhow. Have a really great day. Be nice to everybody. Love you. May the odds be ever in your favor. Happy Hunger Games.